Maximizing enrollment, how Toronto child care providers can leverage SEO with 4GoodHosting. Learn SEO through 4GoodHosting's strategies for daycare providers in Toronto involve optimizing your website with a set of techniques to push it out there in Google. Let's have a candid conversation about something that might not seem glamorous, but is absolutely crucial if you're running a daycare center in this digital age: search engine optimization, SEO. Yes, that powerful mix of strategies can make a huge difference for your childcare business. Think of it like a toddler who insists on what they want: a glass of juice in the blue cup and bread without crusts. Just like meeting those precise needs, optimizing your daycare center's website is essential for standing out. Implementing local SEO for childcare will help you reach families in your community who are searching for trusted providers. When done correctly, childcare SEO strategies can be the difference between being the go-to daycare center or just another logo online. Technological communication allows one reach out to the rest of the world. It also has potential when managed properly to link the rest of the world to your childcare business. This may sound like a lot of technical jargon, but this is what is referred to as search engine optimization, or SEO in short. Read on to discover how you can use SEO to your advantage to help your daycare center expand. Understanding the fundamentals of SEO for preschool centers. Thus, before getting into keywording, it is important to have an understanding of basic SEO. SEO strategies for daycare providers in Toronto involve optimizing your website with a set of techniques to push it out there in Google. The goal is that when people start using search queries like preschool near me or best daycare in Toronto, your center's website pops up at the very top. This process optimizing Google My Business for Toronto daycare centers, heightening your visibility and attracting more parents searching for childcare in the area. Local SEO for childcare, the heart of your strategy. Help! If you want families in Toronto to find your daycare, let's get acquainted with local SEO. Most parents search for childcare providers in their immediate area, so optimizing your site for local searches is key. Here's where you can start local SEO for childcare. Know your audience. This is where every good marketing begins with. If you don't know who your audience is, and I mean really know them, you won't be able to speak to them effectively. Your customers are parents and caregivers in your area, of course, but what else do you know about them? Try to pinpoint details like their age, occupation, marital status, income level, and anything else that might be relevant to your business. There are a few ways to find this kind of information. Ask to know lesser private information. Just ask your customers. Believe it or not, you can get what they are really willing to share with you, especially if they feel that it will also help you out. Listen, talking to your customers and their answers might help you learn much more about them in a natural way. Guess, do some sleuth work. If you see a customer driving a luxury car, you are likely guessing that he or she belongs to an upper income bracket. Incorporate local keywords, the treasure hunt. Begin by peppering location-specific keywords throughout your website. Instead of just saying, for instance, child care, use terms like Toronto child care, daycare in Toronto, or best daycare in specific neighborhood. These are the terms you parents in your area will Google when they're looking for child care. You want your website to appear when they do. Keywords fall into 4 types. Navigational intent. Navigational intent are users trying to arrive at a specific website or page. Prospects already know the brand or service they want to find and are simply navigating to it. The example of ABC Daycare Toronto website or Contact ABC Daycare shows who have a mind destination. SEO tip: use simple navigation with clear links and a simple site structure. Optimize for branded keywords so users can find it easily. Transactional intent. Transactional intent keywords are used by prospects who actually want to follow through with the action that goes beyond simply getting information. They may be prepared to sign up for a daycare tour or inquire about registering for a consultation or even ask about fees. For instance, phrases such as register daycare Toronto or schedule a tour daycare Toronto should clearly indicate that there's a strong willingness to make a transaction or lead engagement. SEO tip: in the case of landing pages and service pages, employ transactional intent keywords along with prominent clear call to actions such as book a tour today or enroll now. Local intent. These are local intent keywords, which are used by those who may search for businesses based on their need in a specific geographic location. Thus, a child care provider in Toronto would gain from having the following keywords: child care services near me, child care services Toronto, or best daycares in Toronto. The potential of such local searches is relatively high because the users look for products and services in a smaller location. SEO tip: focus on local SEO by optimizing Google's business profile, local review collection, and inclusion in local directories. Equipped with this knowledge and keyword intent buying, research, navigational, transactional, and local, child care providers in Toronto can craft an effective SEO strategy to serve parents at every step of the search process. These keywords are low priority because they are not conversion drivers, but they're perfect for FAQs or blog posts because they bring you prospects who may remember you when they need childcare. Optimize your keywords. After finalizing your list of keywords, you can now start optimizing. There are two places where you'd be concentrating, that being your Google My Business page and your website. Here is what you must do. Google My Business. Your Google My Business page is essentially a minisite under the Maps category of Google. It easily summarizes your business and expands your online presence. It's also quite an easy way to boost your rankings because Google My Business pages rank higher than websites do. To optimize, fill in all these elements totally and accurately. Verification: you verify your page and submit it to Google for verification. This is when you see a checkmark and the word verified next to your company name. NAP. NAP is an acronym for name, address, and phone number. Your business's name, address, and phone number. Be sure it is correct and the same everywhere on the internet. Select a local phone number instead of an 800 number, so Google knows you are a local business. Categories. Google categories should relate to services, not results. Daycare center, preschool, and nursery school are all proper Google categories, as are child care agency and learning center, if those are relevant to your business. Try to have 3 to 5 categories. Description: this is an overview of your company, 100 to 200 words, that ends with a call to action. Try this format. Name of company is a daycare, nursery school, or preschool in your city. Give some information about your child care and or why customers love you. Call, phone number, today for 10% off your child's first week. Hours: make sure the hours for care that you are providing are correct and that they are available on the internet correctly. Images: the images are very key to increasing the engagement rate of parents as well as letting new prospects know what to anticipate. Add some images of your facility, staff, and even kids with their permission from their parents. All your images should be sharply focused, ideally between 10 kilobytes and 5 megabytes, with a minimum resolution of 720p x 720p x. You can also replace the default background image with a branded one in your Google My Business listing. Create quality content regularly. Adding fresh content to your site regularly is a great way to climb the ranks of search. Blog posts are an excellent option. You may choose topics regarding child care tips, parenting advice, kids crafts ideas, or even success stories. This will enhance your authority and help parents with important information. Pro tip: always try to align the topics of your blog posts with the interests of your audience. This could be best winter activities for kids in Toronto, or what to look for in a daycare. Create location-based content. Do you have a local park to take the kids for adventures or connections to various local events? Pin content based on your location. Write about why outdoor play matters in Toronto's parks or blog about local parenting workshops. But this will also not only improve your SEO, but will also make you a community resource. Optimize your website structure. Your website needs to be accessible. Clear structure will be both important for parents who are looking for something on the site and search engines. Simple elements include a website with a clear front page that clarifies for visitors exactly what you offer, need not be formal about it either. A professional About Us page of your philosophy and credentials of personnel. A transparent services page that details the specific programs, age groups, and activities offered. Organizing your content intuitively will not only help better UX, but also helps the search engines find and index your pages properly. Concentrate on mobile friendliness. Do you know that many parents would go on searching for daycare options straight from their mobile? Your site needs to be mobile friendly, that is, responsive to different screen sizes, yet still user-friendly. If parents cannot navigate your site easily on their phones, then they can certainly scroll through to the next daycare center. Advanced reviews. Reviews to your Google My Business page are gold. They impact not only your potential customers but also enhance your rank in local SEO. Happy parents can be encouraged to leave good reviews after a positive experience. Responding to reviews, good, bad, whatever, also shows you care about your feedback and community engagement. Daycare Marketing Toronto, where social media meets beyond. While we are dissecting SEO, do not forget the role that social media can play in daycare marketing in Toronto. Here are some effective ways to combine social media with your SEO efforts. Local events on social networks, hosting or attending local family events. Don't forget to share that in your social media. It warms the hearts of parents who see their daycare active and visible in the community. Besides, it gives them the opportunity to see your staff and kids in action. Engage with your audience. Social media will also provide you with a means of direct access to parents about far more than updates. Take a poll on new activities or programs you might add, take questions, take input on what they would like to see in your daycare, and all these things that help advance your relationships while enhancing your visibility. Best web hosting for childcare providers in Toronto. While discussing SEO-friendly hosting, we forget to discuss the importance of choosing a good web hosting provider. The performance of your website depends pretty much upon your web hosting service. If you are looking for best web hosting for childcare providers in Toronto with brilliant performance, consider 4GoodHosting. Why 4GoodHosting? Speed. Websites that load up quickly rank well on Google. 4GoodHosting has a very robust infrastructure that ensures a smooth running of your site. Reliability. You want to be sure that your daycare's website is always up and running. 4GoodHosting is known for its impressive uptime, meaning potential clients won't find your site down when they search for you. Support. An open line of communication is greatly needed in case things go wrong. Their team can help you solve technical issues, secure your site, and keep your information safe. Custom solutions. A childcare provider's needs are just as unique. 4GoodHosting will also custom fit hosting solutions to be sure your site grows with you. Simply put, these web hosting companies can improve the performance of your site that supports your SEO efforts. Wrapping up, it's time to take action. Now, you can attract more families to your Toronto daycare with effective Toronto childcare SEO strategies. Focusing on local keywords, optimizing your website, using Google My Business, and engaging through social media can further reach out to a large number of audiences. Remember to choose an SEO-friendly hosting for childcare providers in Toronto, such as 4GoodHosting, to ensure your website runs smoothly while you focus on serving families better. Each step you make towards optimizing your online presence is one step closer to ultimately becoming the go-to childcare provider for families in Toronto. So let's get started. After all, it's not just about being seen, it's about attracting those wonderful families that'll make your daycare the vibrant community you envision.